G'day and welcome to Game 2 between OG and Thunder Predator in this lower bracket elimination match at ESL 1 Stockholm 2022. OG have taken Game 1 in a fairly dominant performance, I'm going to say. And really, OG, I think, got to pick a lot of their comfort heroes. Thunder Predator are going to have to bring something to the table they didn't bring in Game 1 if they want to step up to OG's level and make this go to a decider. Opening bans, once again, Enigma are being taken out of the OG's hands. OG like to first pick Enigma. They've been doing it throughout the tournament. So just removing their comfort heroes. And they decide that the Razor was the issue that last game. Out of the heroes they could have banned, the CK, the Razor, they decided that the Razor was the one, the Void Spirit. The Razor was the one they didn't want to deal with this game. Which of course does leave other picks open. I mean, that's what winning the first game does. You win the first game and all of a sudden you start to sow a little bit of doubt in the opposition. And they go, oh, well, we really should ban this. We don't have to play against that again. And then all of a sudden you forget to ban one of the marquee heroes that OG would have played. I mean, Pugner first pick is not a surprise. Tiny and CK banned out from the side of OG. Monkey King, I wouldn't have guessed that. Nah. No way I would have guessed those. No way I would have guessed those. So, Monkey King and Viper, first two picks. Viper was actually banned from Thunder Predator? OG last game. Someone banned Viper last game, so it is going to be in this match. So, the opening Monkey King makes me think it's possibly a support Monkey King. Just getting that vision around the map, getting deep wards. I would have said that. Storm Spirit being picked up, not banned in the first phase ban, and we're going to see Null Talismans. We're going to see zippity zappity zaps. We're going to see 1,000,000 damage in half a second, and we're going to see it on this Storm Spirit.
10 seconds remain.
If Storm Spirit can get to the point where he has a BKB plus a couple of items, he can just go on the back line. He's going to be able to find this Monkey King, and it's going to be absolute mayhem for this Monkey King if this Storm gets any sort of game. Because of course the zip does destroy trees. So if you manage to zip through a Monkey King, you knock down their tree. There's a 4-second stun. You then have the pull as well. I mean, it's just so much damage. Invoker banned out. An unusual ban. Invoker not being meta at all. Is the Wind Ranger going to be banned? Is the Wind Ranger going to be banned? Is the question. Is Seb playing this Monkey King? I mean, if Wind Ranger's been in the pool, OG have picked it. They've been valuing it so much. I mean, it's just comfort now, right? You just keep winning with the same hero over and over again. You're going to have... just going to feel good about that hero. So, let's just see if Thunder Predator does leave Wind Ranger there. They do. They're just removing mid laners from the second phase bans. This could be a strategy. If OG doesn't pick their mid laner now, then there's going to be a lot of mid laners missing by the last pick. Alternatively, OG could pick their mid laner now, and then those two bans are a little bit wasted.
5 seconds.
Or their mid laner could already be on the table with this Viper. We'll have to wait and see what they end up going with their final selections when the draft's complete. Weaver being banned out. I wholeheartedly support a Weaver ban. Being a Dota player myself, I despise the hero, and anytime I see it banned is a good day for me. I'm certainly not unhappy that we're not going to be seeing a Weaver. As far as I'm concerned, Weaver is worse than Techies. I mean, Techies isn't even that bad anymore. Techies is fine after the rework. The Beastmaster being removed. That's a bit of a counter for Monkey King. So Beastmaster and Weaver both have ways to scout trees. Weaver with the bugs, Beastmaster with the hawk, and of course the axes. So both of those bans are sort of protecting their Monkey King pick, which does make me question if this is a core Monkey King. If this was a support Monkey King, you might not be trying so hard to protect it. I mean, Nature's Prophet is another one. Just banning the Nature's Prophet who can knock down trees. But also means you're not going to have a whole lot of wave clear if you want to ban out that Nature's Prophet. Viper is all the wave clear you really need, so that's probably not the real reason. They just don't want to have
10 seconds.
a Storm Spirit plus a Nature's Prophet being anywhere on the map at the same time. That's probably more likely the reason. A Storm Spirit and a Nature's Prophet can really link up quite easily. Nyx Assassin coming out. OG are valuing vision this game. So they've got the Monkey King, which is really good for vision. They've got the Nyx Assassin, who's going to be scouting out as well with the Vendetta. So at the moment, OG have got a lot of vision control. They do have a break available with the Viper if they need it. A lot of laning dominance with the Viper, but they still have yet to tie together their draft with some marquee picks. You know, probably their mid and their safe lane. On the side of Thunder Predator, Pango was banned by them. I mean, Storm is going to be mid. If Storm isn't mid, then I will do push-ups. No, I'm not going to say that, actually. No, I retract that statement. I'm pretty safe, wouldn't I be? So they're probably looking for their other support pick right now. I'm assuming Pugna will be support since we see the Storm. You would be running Pugna mid if it was in a core position. So they're taking their time with this one. Storm 5 would be hype. Oh yeah. Just six null tallies. 6 null tallies on Storm 5. Absolutely. I mean, we've all seen it. I'm not going to say coming to a pub near you because it's already happened. Huh. Okay. Thunder Predator are going somewhat away from the meta. So are OG actually with these picks. I mean, so far in this meta, we've seen nothing but strength. You know what's still in the pool? There's a Timbersaw available. There is a Timbersaw available. It's been first ban material every single game I've seen. Mirana, I mean, you've got decent setup with the Sand King, but I just don't like Mirana as a support. If it's as a core, it's not so bad, but Mirana as a support just seems really unreliable. It's the same problem that Windranger has. It's an unreliable stun on a support. Sand King, though, absolutely support that pick. Lots of damage, lots of control, good laner. And yeah, it should do well. Kunkka, looking at, is Rum going to have an opportunity to make a difference? If there's a long duration arrow comes out and you throw the boat on top of that person, maybe that's going to do something.
10 seconds remain.
Amar, Timber.
5
Timber and
seconds
Monkey
remain.
Lane feels quite weak. Unless it's a Timber Nyx, 5 Monkey King. I mean, Nyx has got to go somewhere, right? But saying that, it's not a great Timber game. Timber has been banned out every game, every series because there's been so many strength picks. But this game, we don't see that. There's not the abundance of 7 or 8 strength picks. So I think that both teams are ignoring it here. There's almost like a passive truce to say, yeah, this game we're not picking strength heroes and Timbersaw's not banned. When both teams don't ban Timbersaw off the bat, it's sort of like, oh, okay, we're not playing a meta match right now. We're going to be picking other heroes. There's going to be other heroes in this game. And that's what we're seeing right now. So Grimstroke is banned out. That would have been a decent combo with Nyx, Viper, and Kunkka. Nothing too incredible, but I guess double Nether Strike is always going to be valuable, but it is banned out along with the Abba, so a saving support. They're actually banning supports, so they're pretty convinced that this is a 1 monkey at this point, and perhaps it is. Perhaps this is a 1 monkey. Thunder Predator had the read in the first draft about where the heroes were going. Maybe it is a 1 monkey. They know that OG know that Thunder Predator are waiting for a carry pick to come out last. Terrorblade, OG. I'm just thrown a little bit by Thunder Predator's bans. Thunder Predator are convinced that OG are looking for a support last pick. So if you had Unker mid, Viper offlane, Monkey safe. Yeah, I didn't think it was a Monkey carry either, but I mean, I'm going to value Thunder Predator's opinion probably more over mine at this stage of in the draft. They seem fairly convinced. You will do push-ups if Monkey is carry. Okay. Terrorblade for Thunder Predator. Potato Mojito, you weren't far away from it. You weren't far away from it. Medusa hasn't been banned. If OG are looking for a carry,
10 seconds.
Medusa hasn't been banned.
5 seconds remain.
They got rid of both Jug and Lifestealer, the two BKB or spell immune heroes. So there's no rage or spin TPing to split push. OG have all the information here. Medusa sounds good. Yeah. I think there's not that many options left. Yeah, it really depends on where they're playing these heroes. I'm in a throne. I'm thrown with these last two bans. I'm thrown with these last two bans. You want damage to burst a Terrorblade. Terrorblade's going to meta and hit your towers with Pugna. How do you defend your towers from a Terrorblade metaing with a Nether Ward next to it? With the Sand King, Blink, Epi ready to go. How do you defend your towers? OG's solution?
Faceless Void.
Select your hero. Make the ultimate choice.
Faceless Void is the last pick. Yeah, so Monkey King is certainly not carry, which is what we both thought. Thunder Predator, I'm going to say, weren't high, but certainly were led astray in their draft. So BZ will be taking the Kunkka mid. Amar will be taking offlane with Seb. 5, Nyx Assassin. Mid Storm. Pandamu will be on the Pugner again. Matthew on the support Mirana. Mid? No, sorry, offlane Sand King and 1 Pakaz. Oh yeah, I think we were correct. This is what we were thinking the whole way draft. I was just confused by those last two bans. I'm not convinced by this Faceless Void pick. If you make it to late game, then yeah, sure. If you make it to late game, then Faceless Void is going to be really good. Absolutely, it's a great pick if you make it to late game. But I don't think the 4 of OG is strong enough. Like, you got a Monkey support. I mean, there's lots of setup. I don't think the 4 of OG is strong enough. They're going to get counter-initiated on by a Storm and a Sand King.
Discipline, guys. Discipline, guys.
I think there's a lot relying on the rum just to keep them sustainable. So, yeah, half wrong. Carry pick I got wrong, but I knew it was going to be the carry. Yeah. Fair call, Potato. You were 100% correct. Smoke coming out from OG. They do have wards. They see Dark Mago. But he sees them as well. I see you, you see me. I think he's probably going to guess that ward's being popped down there. Sentry will catch nothing. Obs and Sentry up in the top side for Thunder Predator. And where is our last ward? Now this for me is quite an unusual level 1 ward, because I don't think you're going to see a lot of rotations in the first 5 minutes after the buzzer through this area. I could be wrong. I mean, maybe Mirana... Yeah, well, maybe Mirana rotating mid. Mirana rotating mid for an arrow. So possibly this ward is actually a little bit 5-head in terms of catching that Mirana coming through. I can get behind it now. This can go late. Give you a great wave clearing high ground defense. Yeah. I mean, I think OG should be concerned that this isn't going to go late. I think Thunder Predator are the ones that are on the timing here and are going to push the button. Was that three runes? Is there a rune still here? Let someone take that. It's just a bug. Is that a bug? It says it's still here. I could turn fog off, but I'm not that interested. I think it's just a bug. I saw 4 runes. And there it goes now. It's disappeared now. It's just a little visual bug. Right. So Amar and Tiger going to the off lane. Actually, not Seb. Against Panda Moo with the cars. Level 1 reflection will provide a little bit of harass coming out. And the Nether Blast. Mid lane, Unker, BZM should feel pretty comfortable against a Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit is notoriously bad early levels. Top lane, Seb and Yuragi against Sand King and Mirana. This is going to be a rough lane. This is going to be a rough lane. You're going to have the Caustic Finale at level 2. Yuragi's going to take fairly constant damage. You've got Mirana, who is an excellent right clicker, arrowing the creep, hitting that one, and 1 deny will come out. I mean, he's taking a lot of unnecessary damage right here from Seb. Seb doesn't have an Orb of Venom. Will he get the last hit off? No, he won't. So as long as that Jingu wears out, yeah, Matthew will be fine. So this is going to be a rough lane for Seb and Yuragi top. But similarly speaking, bottom lane, Picard is going to have it rough as well. That's 5 stacks. 5 stacks. Oh, I thought you could have got another hit there. Ooh. Okay, Terrorblade against Meta pops. Yeah, and this is it. He just went in. He's gonna. Oh, he's not gonna die. Picard is gonna turn around and hit. He's gonna hit. He's got the high base armor. Tiger. 1 more hit. Salve up. He'll be fine. That meta, level 2 meta, just really got. I thought maybe they would have got 2 more hits here and maybe got the kill. Was what I was anticipating, but just didn't commit, and then Kaz and Panda Moo just turned around on them and just hit them with the meta. Saying that though, meta is used, so chasing after Tiger. Now for the next 109 seconds, OG should really control this lane very easily. So that was their one ace up the sleeve for Thunder Predator at bottom, but now they've used that, and they're gonna have trouble moving forward. So mid lane is fairly even at the moment. Maybe a little bit of benefit to BZM, but I mean the creep wave's coming in, so that's even. Bottom lane, in terms of carries, 10 and 7. So Yuragi's actually having quite a rough time, although he does 2 creeps he should get right now. As I said, that Sand King is going to give issues for Yuragi top, and supports are all fairly even at this point. So a little bit of a lead to Thunder Predator in terms of net worth at the moment, but nothing that will make any real difference at the moment. Tiger, no vision on him. Probably just going to get a bit of harass off onto Panda Moo here. Get the meta burn. Oh, Courier actually. Oh, Decrepify. But Panda Moo is now out of meta. He does have 1 clarity. He's going to have to be careful with using that clarity because I'm going to look to take it off with the mana burn. So be careful to use that. Sacred with just the level 1 Caustic, 2 in Barrow. So actually 0 in Sandstorm. Interesting. The build has been, 1 in Barrow, and then max out the Sandstorm and Caustic. So, bottom lane, they do actually get the kill over onto Terrorblade. And, yeah, we're waiting. That meta will be back up, and they'll be able to contest the lane once again. So, Amar needs to be careful at mid lane. Arrow does hit. There is. Jingu stacks off, dodging the hit, but Dark Mago will have enough damage, and now BZM does have a Tidebringer and an X-Mark if he needs it. He should be fine. He's got double Brazers with a Fairy Fire Wand, so he will be perfectly fine. He'll get a little Water Rune, heal him up a little bit, and he will be just fine. And in fact, what's he bringing out for him? Oh, Salve. Seb. TP's mid with the Salve. Absolutely looking after his mid laner. That's a little bit of hot air there as well. There's no Phoenix in this game, but Seb was blowing a bit of hot air onto his mid laner BZM right then. Bottom lane, we do have meta, level 2 meta available. I'm surprised we don't have a level in Conjure Image yet. Is he just going to go all in on the reflection here? No, he does get the Conjure Image. That would be a bit of a grief if he didn't start going Conjure Image. There's 3 bottom. Yeah, there's the meta, and Amara's in issues. Ooh, actually, incredibly, he goes down first. That was a 3v2. That was a 3v2. That's a 3v2 and Thunder lose their carry. I mean, that's got to be... They set that up perfectly. Did they not hit the arrow? Was arrow not cast? That's a little... maybe they missed the arrow, and that's meta used as well, so they use meta and get absolutely nothing out of it. That's a really big loss on the bottom lane. In fact, yeah, you got to be careful. Picard's, you got to be careful. If the stun comes out... Oh, he's going to see him. Stun's going to come out. Yeah, Picard's, you're in trouble. This is a level 3 poison attack. Mana, no mana though. He will live, but Picard's is going to have to hit up the jungle with that level 1 Conjure Image. He's going to regret not having high levels of that right now. Okay, arrow must hit mid lane. Fair enough. I need 4 eyes. Laning phase is the worst phase to be an independent obs analyst and play-by-play. As I get past the laning phase, it's not so bad, but it is difficult early on. Pandamoo got the 4 GG branches, just all the stats with 1 sentry, just clicking. And again, they've got 3 bottom. So once again, they're going for this 3v2 with Matthew bottom. Will they be able to get anything? Smokey 1313, thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. Picard's in a little bit of trouble with those poison stacks. Lemurs coming in with the raid. Thank you so much. Avengers assembling here. Lemurs, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in Raiders. We are casting a game between Thunder Predator and OG. Hey Lemurs, thank you so much for the raid and welcome in Raiders. We're casting a game between OG and Thunder Predator. Zip, level 6, Storm coming in. Does have the pull, but no meta. Arrow does come out. Viper's going to be in trouble. There is a chrono, but everything's under the Nether Toxin. It's all under Nether Toxin. Seb is here. We'll actually get the kill on to the Epi. Turn around with the no Sandstorm actually. Boat coming through. This is turning out to be a bit of a disaster for the side of Thunder Predator. Oh, BZM cleaning house. And the X comes through as well. And it's going to be a full team wipe. Thank you for the 25 biddies, Lemurts. Bro, I'll be back. Dude, I'm dying for the bathroom. Like an hour. I'll be right back. Thank you, Lemurts, for the 25 biddies. Really, really appreciate it. And yes, go relieve yourself. I think Thunder Predator need to probably give up on this bottom lane. That's going to be my suggestion. Give up on this bottom lane because at the moment it is not working out well. That was just a level 1 Nether Toxin that everyone was standing in the chrono. And yeah, once that gets leveled up a little bit more, it's not going to be good. Not going to be good for the side of Thunder Predator. On the positive side of Thunder Predator, there aren't really any passives that Nether Toxin is breaking. The only one is the Cosmic Finale. Zip in, cuts the tree, and this is what we talked about in the draft. You can get that zip to break the tree. If you see where that Monkey King is, Dark Mago can come in and just punish with the zip and get that additional 4-second stun. Tiger sitting top lane, getting a little bit of XP. He is close to 6. He's going to hit that 6 before 10 minutes. As a support, if you can get 6 before 10 minutes, you're feeling very good. Time dilation coming out over on Dark Mago. It doesn't care that much. In fact, it's Yuragi who has to jump away. Now, we do have level 2 Burrow Sandstorm. I have to say, it did feel like if there was a Sandstorm on that chrono, then that would have been very, very different. Smoke coming out. No blink yet available, but they do have Storm with the triple null tallies and the boots. Level 3 arrow ready to follow up as well if they catch anyone around. They've drawn on the map. They're saying, let's head north. Matthew's leading the way. No Moonlight Shadow yet. But Tiger's here. He might even just scout out the smoke. If he just scouts out the smoke and saves Yuragi, that's just going to be perfect. Down goes the Netherwood. In fact, they're going to get onto Pandamoo. And Pandamoo's just going to get obliterated by the level 4 Tidebringer. Oh, they see Seb. They pull him down, but he didn't break the tree. Boats coming through. Rum will come out. Seb is not going to die today. And Dark Mago has to use all his mana to escape. Clean up a couple of creeps at the tier 1. Switching over to net worth, we can see the top 3 cores of the side of OG are leading. Even though it is only a 3k gold worth lead, they are dominating the map right now. Terrorblade is actually the most farmed on the side of Thunder Predator, even though he had not a great lane against a Viper. Dark Mago needs to get a little bit more done at this point in the game. He's going to zip in, but Tiger got off Spike Carapace, and he'll just walk away. Oh, here's the reverse suck. There it is. Reverse suck. Dark Mago now onto full mana from the reverse suck coming out from Pandamoo. And he will be continuing to farm. I mean, as a carry, as a mid laner who's dependent on mana, Leshrac or Storm, you know, you really are appreciating that the reverse life drain. I mean, who's not going to call it life drain? It's a life gain. Life gain, not life drain. If you're giving it to your ally. Oh yeah, and here we go again. This is going to be a constant threat this game. Ugnut throws down that Nether Blast. There's a potential that Nyx is going to be there with the Spike Carapace to catch it. Excellent. In fact, Spike Carapace is good against Sandstorm as well. It's quite good this game. In fact, Nyx, the more I think about it, is actually such a good pick. Nyx, Tiger, scouting out top, but Pandamoo's there to protect his POS 1's assets. Bottom lane. Oh, they've cut it. They've cut it. They're going to have to follow up. Stun is coming out, and Bashes actually return. Seb, Chrono coming out. Seb's going to live, and the return kill. He's got 3 leap charges. He will be fine. There is a Netherwood onto the ground. Seb lives on absolutely nothing. Perfect Chronosphere. And I'm going to say as well, the tip comes out. Perfect Bashes. I mean, the bash was just on command there from Yuragi to save his poor little support. Sand King not getting that final last click off. Storm hitting X, but he won't get the combo. He'll get pulled on the side of BZM. We'll get the stun! Not quite, the torrent not coming through. Dark Mago just sensing. In fact, maybe even the attacks there from Ahmad just maybe scared him a little bit. He might have got stunned. Not that he would die from that, I doubt, but it would have saved him a little bit of damage. And they find the monkey on top, and this time Seb will not be escaping. Seb is the one scouting it out, but that means he's also going to be the one who is caught. No Chrono this time. Bandana to retreat. There is being the Moonlight Shadow popped. And they maybe perhaps want to get the creep wave up, do a little bit of damage to Stour, but not really where they want to be on the map. They would like to be in their Ancients, they want to be across their camps, and that's where they go back to. They decide that pushing this bottom lane, in fact, is not in their interests, and they're going to head back into the jungle and keep farming up, because at the moment, the Storm needs to play catch-up. He can play catch-up, he has the capacity to flash farm with Static Remnant, not quite level 4 Overload yet, but once he gets that, he'll be farming creep camps very quickly. So he wants to do that. He needs more items on this Storm. He needs this BKB. If he gets Spike Carapace or any sort of stun in a fight, he will die. It always does suck wanting to get a BKB against a Chrono, but you have to do it. You just have to get it. And even getting off that BKB before you get Chrono can save your life. There is another one coming in. He will dodge the X with the Storm, with the Ball Lightning. One of the advantages to playing Storm against a Kunkka is that you always are going to have that ability to dodge. And here's the, oh yeah, Pandamoo just giving all of his life away over to Dark Mago, just healing him up, giving him the mana. You love to see it. Top lane, Seb is once again being hunted. And this is what I said in the draft. This Dark Mago Storm Spirit is going to be hunting for Seb. Now, I mean, they just get caught under vision as a sentry here. Tiger didn't anticipate that there'd be a sentry on that position. In fact, he's pinging out the high ground thing that's there. And he actually catches him again with the zip. And then the pull will follow up as well. with the additional damage. Seb will have the stun. Is he going to live? Actually, Seb's living again. This Seb Monkey King is a little more survivable than you would expect. Out comes the Epi with the blink. Amar, will he survive long enough for the boat to come through? Give him the rum buff. He actually misses the rum. BZM misses everyone with the boat as well. So everyone's just going to walk away. All epicenter, boat, storm zips, arrows, everything was cast. And at the end of the day, everyone just walks away living. I have to say, I'm a little bit concerned for the damage of Dark Mago. Did he just mess up the combo there? I think he could have got a lot more damage out with just little zips, but was just right-clicking when he was stunned. I think he thought he had the damage, but yeah, I mean that was a Monkey King. A blink coming in, arrow follow up through as well, and the pull. BKB on BZM. Will he live? No, he won't. There will be the zap through, but will there be a punch? Dark Mago is completely out of mana. Pugner's already gone down. Dust comes out. There's a DD rune there. He will deny that. In fact, he will bottle it. He'll have it for when he respawns. I mean, Thunder Predator probably aren't too upset with that because the Kunkka died first and they did get the DD. So not at all too bad for them. Seb, no level in Wukon's command yet. Can't be too far away from getting a level in that just to throw into the team fight on top of a chronosphere. Stun coming out. We're gonna see where Sacred goes. They have detection, and this is one dead Sanking. No, he's not. He's living. The reverse suckling as well. This is the game of lives. Can anybody die in this game? I don't think anyone can die. Everyone's immortal. Everyone's immortal this game. No one can actually die on either side. Seb gets zipped down from his tree. No, he's just going to live through that. You know, Sand King is on no health with 4 heroes beating on him. He's just going to live through that as well. This is the game of living. Feels good, man. Feels good living, not dying, right? The Embrace over the side of BZM. So he's even tankier now with that BKB. It is 8 seconds now. Smoke coming out. Vendetta in 6 seconds. They're just probably waiting for that a little bit. 3 seconds on that Vendetta. So then Tiger can lead the way. Waiting for him to pop it. He's not going to pop it. Actually, there it is. Oh, he should have popped it just a little bit earlier.
Force, double damage.
Yeah, I guess he wanted to get the ward down before he popped it. Actually, it's probably a fair call. Oh, they know they have detection. Everything stun coming out. Pugner will die, so there'll be no saves this time. Seb is in trouble, but the rum is going to help him. Rum coming out. Zip, long zip coming through. Dark Mago is out of mana. If BZM can go to work here, he's going to be in trouble. Stun will miss as well. Epicenter being wound up, but it's on top of a BKB. Chrono comes through. Oh, and there is... Oh, he's walked into the Chronosphere. Will he get the damage? No Sunder will come out. Dark Mago's out of mana as well, and OG are cleaning house. He was sitting on that level 2 Sunder, ready to swap, but he could not get there. I think Yuragi got very lucky with the bashes and with the procs from Mjolnir in that Chronosphere because it was tight. It was very, very tight from the Sunder and probably turning around that whole fight. Let's have a look. Wraith packs. Oh, arrow coming through. See you later, Tiger. I mean, he's the scouty boy. Fair enough. I want to see. There is a Wraith pack being worked on by Seb. So there is a Wraith pack on the side of OG. I want to see. Is there a Wraith pack on the side of Thunder Predator? I don't think there is. Don't think there is. TP's coming up. Long zip on everyone at BZM. He's going to get the boat off. Will it get the rum fast enough? Maybe. They need more damage. He will go down. He was just a little too low when he got that rum buff. Pandamoo is going in deep. He's got the ward down. Double stun. Sandstorm on top. BKB popped out from Amar. He's going to turn around onto the Sand King and the Pugner. And that was just a little too deep. Yeah, the voice lines come out immediately there from the side of OG. They knew that that play was not on and they punished it hard. I mean, that was like a... And that's like an episode of 50 Shades of Grey right there, you know. They punished that hard. That was not good. I'm back, dude. How's it going, man? Lemurs, yeah, it's going great, man. Just casting this match. OG looks like they're going on top. How was your stream? How was your stream today? Are you playing your medieval dynasties? Seb getting closer and closer to that Wraith Pact. So 30% damage reduction in the fights will be very, very beneficial for him. And I'm glad that you did get to relieve yourself as well. Illusions being scattered out bottom. They do know where the real Terrorblade is. Tiger's in the area. He doesn't really have a lot of support. Manta's popped too. Ooh. They're going to scout him. Yeah, the pings are coming out. They know exactly where Tiger is. He needs to bail right now. There's a ward. They even get the D-ward as well. Ooh, that feels bad. That was a fresh obs planted down from Tiger. Lemurs. Yeah, how was your stream, dude? Hope it went really well for you. Well, they see Dark Mago. Ooh, Fred over Chrono, but it was fast enough. Actually, turn around. Spike Carapace, stun. Boat's coming through. It's not going to be in time. Oh, he pulls him back with the X. He didn't dodge it. Matthew's here as well with the arrow, but he will go down. And it's another 4 kills for the side of OG. Dark Mago just didn't get the dodge on the X. He just didn't time it. Stream was awesome, man. Made a lot of progress today. Yeah, feels good, dude. It feels good to make progress on single player games. Feels awesome, dude. I'm the big boss. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. We are casting a little bit of Dota 2 tonight. It's an elimination bracket, lower bracket elimination match between OG and Thunder Predator in ESL 1 Stockholm. OG have taken game 1, and so a win in this game will eliminate Thunder Predator. They are on thin ice and have to win this one to force it to a game 3. Now it's potentially starting to turn a little bit. OG have got the net worth lead, 8k, but Pakaz is starting to build. You can see he's catching up on Uragi. His farm is starting to sort of out farm the Faceless Void, as he would do. He's got all the illusions. He is going to be able to move around the map safely with the illusions and farm up. And that is something that the Void Spirit cannot do. 60 seconds on Chrono, but OG have decided to smoke. This could be a bit of a mistiming. And the smoke has already been popped. Stun comes out. Wukon's command following up with the stun coming out from Tiger. Amar will hit him with the poison attack, and the ward will go down as well. They're going to get a 2-man torrent. Sandstorm coming through there. Wukon's command is still down. BKB pop from Amar. He's going to work over on Pakaz. Are they going to decide to stay? Oh, yes, there is a Sunder. BKB is available. Who is he going to Sunder? Over onto Amar. Not onto Uragi, because he could just reverse the damage. BKB is wearing out, so he's going to have to walk up the high ground and get away from the torrent. There has been double stun again onto the 2 sports of Thunder Predator. But the illusions with the Metamorphosis are hitting hard. They have to smoke to get away. And it looks like for now the fight might be over. Dark Mago, is he looking for a bit of a catch? No. I'm making a lot of money, that's for sure as well. But it's annoying that I can't plant crows during all seasons. I need a lot of linen thread. I need to grow flax in order to make it. But I have to wait till summer. Sounds good, dude. Sounds like it's a lot of fun. And you know, if you're enjoying it, that's fantastic. So Roche is the next objective for both teams, and now since they took that fight, Chronosphere is now up and available for Uragi. He has the Lincoln Sphere. BZM is here with BKB up in 10 seconds. Tiger is fairly low health. Dark Mago, yeah, had the sentry down, so they know there's a ward up on this high ground potentially. Okay. But is this going to be a free Roche for the side of OG? It doesn't look like Thunder Predator have any plans contesting. Is Dark Mago going to go for a steal? No, he's not. And now, I'm not sure about this X mark actually. Probably just could have walked over. Your whole team's there. It is a lot of fun. Love the game. I've even got another game that's the same as Medieval Dynasties with even more depth. I want to complete Medieval Dynasty first. Awesome, dude. Zip coming in. Mid lane. Stun coming out with the boat onto Dark Mago, and he will go down. That's the mid. just dead for the side of Thunder Predator. Yeah, the tips are coming out for Tiger, catching him with the Spike Carapace. And this tier 2 tower is under threat. I mean, that's their mid down for 37 seconds more. They're trying to do their best with the TB illusions, cutting the wave, but the creeps will coming in, so backdoor will be down. Sacred has the level 2 Epi with the blink. Will they consider a contest? Chrono is still available and you're fighting into an Aegis. So I think Sacred is making the correct move and just going to try and do something else on the map, while OG take their time with this tier 2 tower. Tiger is the one with this Spike Carapace making the moves around the map. He is the one that at the moment Thunder Predator are just absolutely terrified of. It's not this Faceless Void, it's not the Viper, it's not the Kunkka, it's this Tiger Nyx Assassin that is catching him with the Spiked Carapace. Lincoln's popped Yuragi, walking away safely. Wood thrown down. Or Sentry thrown down, rather. They actually have a Wood on the high ground. Seb has the Wraith Pack up and operational, going for a pipe next. They see him. Stun comes out with the arrow. Do they have the follow-up? Lincoln's is cast. In fact, they're just going to turn around onto Panda Moo. Panda Moo, you went a little too far forward. Your team didn't commit. Your Storm zipped in and zipped out, and you were left high and dry. Panda Moo feels bad, man. Your team's going to stun, but it's on an Aegis Faceless Void with 2,300 HP, so that is definitely not going to get anything done. Matthew is catching the arrows, but it's just not enough at this point. Stun over onto Sacred, and he's dead. All the Viper Strike damage, he would have died even if he got away there. There would have been about another 600, 700 damage coming out from Viper, even if he got out of right-click range there. They see Dark Mago. Tiger in the area. Yeah, Dark Mago decides that he just needs to zip all the way to base. He zips all the way home. This ward from the side of OG is going to see anyone who leaves the base. Anyone who leaves bottom, anyone who leaves mid, this ward is going to see it. And they're going to strike on that straight away. Look at the arrows being drawn. This arrow is being drawn out from the side of OG. This is the area. We do not let them across here. They will not leave this line. We keep them boxed in. That is the line. They're drawing over here. Are they farming over here? Is there someone here? They're wondering. And they know that Picard is on the other side of the map farming. Are they want to hunt him down? Or are they just going to keep pushing the mid lane and trying to force him back? Stun's going to catch. BZM. Oh, maybe they could have followed up if they had one more support there, but not enough at this point. Tier 2 is going to go down. They actually cancelled TP on Yuragi. And the Moo's going to be in trouble. If BZM's... Oh, actually, it's nighttime. They don't see him. Endermoo puts down the Netherwood. Pandamoo's running. They guessed the wrong way, but they aren't going for Pandamoo. They are going for this TB. And TB, sir, BKB. He doesn't go down. He should have sundered. Oh, he wouldn't have had mana. He actually made the correct call. He actually made the correct call there. Because if he had sundered and then TP'd, he wouldn't have had mana. But there is a world where he switches treads. There is a world where he switches treads, sunders, and then TPs with the mana available from the treads. So it was possible for him to survive there. He just would have needed to tread switch. I think the BKB sunder and then tread switch to get the mana would have been the Poggers play, but he didn't get that done. So with their highest net worth hero dead, OG are going to continue to push the advantage, and I mean, Matthew, you've just been caught out. The poison's all on you. You'll get the level 4 mana burn. Will just tell you to go back to the well and reconsider your decisions. Because being out by that tier 2 tower was not the correct place to be. And OG, with Thunder Predator, with their backs against the wall, 15k net worth lead, will start hitting the tier 3. Jiragi on the front line. Aegis will expire, but there goes Pugner and the Netherwood. Pugner has no buyback. It's the 3 cores on the side of Thunder Predator. They're going to have to do something about this. I think they're just going to let it go. They make the decision that it's not worth it right now. They can only fight with 5v5. They're trying to catch Seb. He's got the wave. He wants to give Dark Mago a high five. You almost got me. You almost got me, but not quite. Seb sees the funny side of it. Yuragi thought about it. He pump faked it. The arms went up and then they went back down again. He thought about the Chronosphere and thought better of it. Oh, jump. Actually stunned. Over onto Picard's TB. Gotta be tempting to try and get the Chronosphere on that Storm Spirit as he zips in. In fact, he's not invulnerable. Storm Spirit isn't invulnerable anymore in Zip, so I'm pretty sure you could lay down. If you see the Storm Spirit, you just lay down the Chronosphere on top of him, and I think he gets caught. Smoke coming out though. Moonlight Shadow not used. Imagine it will be now. Stun coming out. Nyx will die first, but Chronosphere misses everything. Chrono misses. Buyback from Nyx. Dark Mago with the BKB zipping around in the backline. Seb during the damage. BKB popped on him up. He's trying to get onto anything now. Matthew will look like he's going to go down to the poison. And TB will die. Even with BKB popped, he couldn't get the spells off. Now Sacred will go down as well. Even though it's a buyback for Tiger, it's looking very bad for Thunder Predator right now. I mean, did he had the Sunder. He just couldn't get it off anyone. He had the BKB popped with the Sunder available, and he just didn't use it on anyone. That was a completely whiffed Chronosphere. Completely whiffed Chronosphere then, and OG still won the fight. That really says something about how this game is going today for the side of Thunder Predator. When you can get a 100% Lotus Sphere and you still win the team fight, then you're looking good. All the Lincolns, yeah. They just can't get in. 2 Lincolns. They can't get the pull. They can't get the initiate. They need something else to break the Lincolns, but Storm has not gone for a breaking Lincolns build. Oh, here it is. Wraith Pack's down. You can't fight Storm. You can't kill anyone. The Wraith Pact is down. Are you dealing any damage, Storm? No. What was that? Panic by BCM. There's the GGs. I have to say, OG just looked incredibly dominant in the match tonight. So 2-0, OG will be progressing in ESL Stockholm 2022, while Thunder Predator have had a good run, but they will be going home.